Jonathan and I dated for 2 years when we were engaged, and it was such a cute engagement because it was just the two of us, and it was so special. And I think any bride, from the moment that they get the ring on their finger, they are excited, right? That is something that little girls dream of their whole lives. And you plan the wedding and the dress and everything down to a T. And the groom just goes along for the ride with it all. But Jonathan and I, we did it together, and we thought, what is special to us and what means the most to us that we can just have great memories from. So we made the decision to get married on the beach in one of our favorite cities, which is St. Augustine, Florida. And then, as the bride to be, you start planning everything from there. So it's thrilling, and it's fun, and it's exciting, and everything is just so wonderful as you're planning all of it, and the excitement leading up to the moment when all of it happens and you're getting married and you realize that you're getting married. And then sometimes that excitement can turn into stress in the moment. Putting events together like that aren't without their stresses, right? So on our wedding day, we were getting married on the beach, and there was a chance of rain, which there always is at the beach, right? So we had to get up the morning of our wedding and start looking at alternate locations just in case, right? I was so upset because, you plan all of this and then you have to come up with a contingency plan. But it rained, and the rain lifted just in time for us to get married on the beach. And it was beautiful and magical and everything that we wanted it to be, right?
Yeah.
So after the wedding, I think then you ride the hill back down, right? So you're coming down off of the excitement of being married and going through the fun part of it, and then reality does set in. You're living with somebody. So we had a long distance relationship, and we lived 2 hours away. So it was really getting to know each other full time, and it wasn't without its ups and downs, but you're learning how to be a couple, be one together instead of being two people apart. And that comes with trying to figure out who cooks the suppers, who picks up the clothes off the floor, who goes and gets the groceries, who is in charge of simple stuff like taking the trash out and doing the dishes. And that comes with compromise and being able to work through little things like putting your toothbrush up the right way or something. It's all in compromise and being patient with each other. And I feel like we probably learned that along the way.
So when we first met, we, as Tara said earlier, we had a long distance relationship. So it was the first time we met. We talked on the phone and through text messages and stuff. But when we first met, it was actually in Lawrenceburg, and it was a Mexican restaurant that is no longer there anymore. But she was actually late because she got lost. It was back in the day when you actually printed out directions instead of having a GPS location to tell you exactly where to go. So obviously those printed maps didn't exactly work right. But anyway, when I saw her, I was I was excited. You know, she's very pretty, and she looked a lot different. She had very short hair with actually red short hair, and she wore glasses. So, but either way, it was great, and we had a great connection at the very start. So I think we both. It was around July 4th, so we ate, and we ended up going to a fireworks stand to buy fireworks, and well, I think we just looked at them and just had a reason to get out. But it was good, and you know, I think we both felt a connection there when we first met, so it was good.